Hello, everyone. Welcome to Carpeted Bathrooms Podcast. I'm Nathan, and I'm here with
And I'm Josh.
Yep. God damn it. And we're going to be talking about sleep paralysis, since apparently you have experienced it before.
Yeah, you said you never experienced it, and I'm kind of glad you haven't.
I never want to.
Yeah, it's very scary. Should I stay my first story, or just whatever happened first, or whatever sequence?
Let's do it in order. So your first, all the way over to your recent one.
All right, my first was it was this pig with like some sort of scale. He had scales on, and he just looked really funky. He was really tall, and he had a trench coat. It was a pig with scales, and he had the aspects of like a deer. Like, you know how you ever encountered a deer in the woods, and they just like stumble away or go hide in the bushes?
Yeah.
And they look like frightened. That's what the weird looking pig looked like. He was just stumbling away, and he was all funky and weird. And so he didn't do much. He was just standing by my door, and he was almost as tall as my door frame. It was very scary. And that's all that happened. And I woke up, and I was just like, what the heck was that? But that's all that happened. But then the next time I had it, he was sitting in my closet, I do believe. And he got even closer, and I could see his eyes. He had no eyes. His eyes were kind of hollowed out. But from the distance, they were like, ish. They were noticeable, that's all I could say. And it freaked me out. And I couldn't do anything, because that's what sleep paralysis does. And I was just scared. And I slowly saw him throughout the sequence of him just being there, step slowly, every single time, get closer. And then I woke up. And I don't like this anymore, and I wish it would stop. It didn't. The third time, he's just sitting, you know the creepypasta The Rake? Or whatever? He was sitting just like The Rake would. And he was sitting on the corner of my bed, slowly turning his head 360 degrees. And he looked directly at me.
Like the
yes.
Oh my god.
Kind of like that. I hated my life. Just every single moment, I was like, wake up. I don't want to be here anymore. Get me out of here, please! And I woke up. I keep just waking up at the scariest times, and I just hated it. But on the fourth time, he was just standing right on top of me, eye to eye. He was looking what it felt like into my soul. I just could see him. His eyes were completely hollowed out, and it was just his scaly, pig-looking self. And then he started to cry, but his tears were blood. And one tear landed on my chest, and I woke up, and I never saw him again. Yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Scary shit, man.
I had to. I couldn't even say sleep. I had to be paralyzed through it. It was terrifying, and I hated it.
So, do you know the song Enter Sandman?
Yes.
By Metallica.
Yeah.
So, the Enter Sandman is about nightmares and things that go bump in the night. It has by far the most radio play of all of Metallica's songs. So, James Hetfield's original lyrics was about sudden infant death syndrome, crib death, when our baby cries inexplicably in its crib.
Oh, wow. That's just not right.
So, yeah, it's not about sleep paralysis, but it's about sleep. So
it's scary.
Yeah, so screw you. So, have you ever had like any horrible nightmares?
Oh, all the time.
Do you remember any of them?
Oh, yeah. Which one should I say? I have a
Any of
lot.
them.
Oh, alright. This one, I wouldn't say it was a really creepy monster or whatever, but it was like just some. It was existential, I could say. It was my parents, and they were all, and my siblings, they were all just sitting on the couch. And I was like, oh, hi guys, what you up to? They were all crying. And I was like, why are you all crying? And they said, we have to let you go. And I was like, what do you mean? Some sort of car pulled up to the driveway. They pushed me out without saying anything. And I was just crying. Although I wasn't whining and crying, I was just letting tears fall down. Because I think I understood what was going on. I was getting driven, and then I just fell asleep in the car out of just because my eyes were watering. I couldn't do anything else. And I woke up, all I could see was orphanage, and then I woke up. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff. Like one of
What does that remind me of Promised Neverland?
I don't know, man.
Probably because of Orphanage.
Oh, yeah, probably.
I can't really remember.
What about you?
I can't really remember any dreams or any bad dreams I've had. Oh no, I do remember
That's a
one.
good thing. Oh, that's not good. I was gonna say that's a good thing, and I was like, oh.
So it was at night, and where this started was I woke up in the car outside of my driveway, and I was like woke up in the back seat, and I was like, what is going on? I see my mom run out of the garage door, running at me. I look over at the driver's seat, and I see two hands, just hands, without any arms or body attached to it, just hands.
Oh god.
And as the car is backing out, it waves at my mom, and then I wake up.
That's creepy. It's like an Invisible Man, but only body, just hands.
Yeah.
That's scary. What'd you feel? How did it feel when you were just woke up?
Oh damn! I don't remember.
Why were there hands?
It looked like my mom's hands.
Ah,
Got the jewelry and everything.
that's not good. I don't like the sound of that, man. That's creepy. One other nightmare I had was about you know Caden, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was sitting there and was just going off and saying, he was saying that, I don't like you anymore, and then I just ended up falling. And I don't know why, but I just ended up falling forever, and I saw Caden slowly just walk away, and it faded to black, and I was just woke up. I didn't wake up, but I woke up in my dream on my bed, and it was very sad. And then I actually woke up, and I started crying a lot, and then I don't want to talk about it because it's kind of very terrifying.
Yeah, I don't know why our brains like make us think about
Hey, you know your best friend? Yeah, he's a good pal. Hey, imagine if he hated you and he left you. So nice.
I'm actually googling why do we have bad dreams? Or actually no,
That's a
nightmares.
good. I've heard because my sister's into like energy or whatever, and she knows some of that stuff. Sometimes it relates to how we feel inside. So like, if you feel like you're a bad friend or something, that might have been an aspect to it. It's probably why Caden left or something.
Alright. So the question is, why do we have nightmares? There are three sources. There's one that was from webmd.com. And it says, most nightmares are a normal part of coping with changes in our lives. For children, nightmares could be related to events such as starting school, moving to a new neighborhood, or living through a family divorce or remarriage. Some genetic and psychological factors can also lead to nightmares.
Yeah.
So,
Psychological then, most likely.
there's two more. This next one is from nhs.uk. It says there are many possible causes of adult nightmares, but they're often linked to stress, trauma, or an existing mental health condition. They can also occur after taking certain types of medications, such as antidepressant. Sometimes a condition that affects sleep can be a trigger for night terrors. And by healthline.com, cool. Nightmares tend to be caused by stress, anxiety, or sometimes as a reaction to certain medication. However, if you have nightmares frequently, you could have a sleeping disorder. Regularly occurring scary dreams can be labeled a sleeping disorder if the nightmares. Many people experience occasional nightmares. Last night, I had a nightmare, and it was unlike any other I've ever had. Probably one of the scariest and nauseating nightmares I've ever had. Basically, my friend and I were watching a YouTube video super late at night, and it was a documentary-style video. The video was about a couple who were buying this house from another oldish couple. When the couple got there, they found the dead bodies of the older couple inside. I don't remember the man that much, but I remember the older woman. She was just sitting on a couch, dead, staring out into nothing. That isn't even the worst part. Oh god, there's more. The older couple left videotapes of them bringing batshit crazy and torturing themselves and the documentary showed it. There was so much blood and crazy screaming. I was always the kind of person who wasn't fazed by too much horror. I watch videos all the time on Crypt TVs, on cryptids, ghosts, possessions, just like those scary listening along videos. But damn, this really freaked me out.
Damn.
I bet it did.
That's scary.
I kind of want to. Oh,
Damn.
I keep dreaming about things related to my old classmates. They usually try to humiliate me and be mean. I didn't used to think I was bullied or anything close, but maybe this thought on the back of my head are there for that reason.
I've had occurrences of like having the same dream twice, or like multiple times. So my dream was about this weird, like, it was just these weird zombie people, or just monsters in general. And I was like, why am I dreaming about these? Because I wasn't scared. Like, I was one of them. And I was just having a fun time. And then, like, we jumped off buildings and we got smushed, but we just came back to life. We went to a party at the end, and then I woke up. And I was like, And then that happened again, but I just remembered it. And it was, what do you call it? A lucid dream, where I took control. So I jumped off the building like I did before. Party, I just took note of people who were there. One person, I noticed them. They looked directly at me. And then it stopped becoming a lucid dream. I couldn't control it anymore. He pulled out a gun, and then he shot me. And then I woke up. Well, the bullet didn't hit me, but I woke up just before it did. You know, because that's how nightmares work.
Yeah.
Before you die, you wake up. It scared me, and I was like, that didn't happen before. And I feel like this happened because my mom jolted me awake. Was like, hey, you got school. And I was like,
damn it.
Mom, I almost got shot. Thank you. It's scary as hell, but yeah.
This one's a long one.
So, oh my god.
It says, this one is called, I was in a nightmare room with no escape.
By the Reddit user.
By the Reddit user, u/Hanuki.
Hanuki.
I was in a nightmare room with no escape. This is a bit long story, so bear with me. That TLDR at the bottom. My boyfriend and I are trapped in a nightmare room that's through doors. We don't go in. So zombies can't come pouring out to us. We think we killed them, but one scratches my boyfriend and he tells me I had to kill him to save us both. I woke up crying. Because had a boyfriend? No, I'm kidding.
It's like, damn, you lucky.
So this one, it was short, but will take a lot of explaining. Me and my friends were together and talking during the day. He tells me about a demon that comes at night. The demon happens to be my sister. Now the only way to hide and survive is inside of a trash bag, because that makes sense. So we did that. I had a hard time fitting inside of my trash bag because there were clothes in it. Take it out. Fine. However, just as the demon came to our house, my friend wasn't in the bag for some reason and got murdered. I didn't see it. I tried popping a pill in the dream to die and wake up, but my sister saw the pill through the bag, which was invisible with me inside. I was also invisible and killed me. Then I woke up.
That's that's creepy. Damn. I mean, I'm saying everything's creepy, but it's because it is.
Do you want to stop it here?
Sure. All right. Fun podcast. See you later.
All right. Thank you guys for listening. Go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel and Josh's YouTube channel. Link in the description down below. Okay. Bye. Thank you for 1K subs.